Beyonce is pregnant with twins. I want those to be the first fucking words I state on this entire fucking journey throughout this entire fucking thing. Yes, I swear often. That little montage, if you will, should have been, it should have acted as an introduction to the fact that I like to say fuck because I like the word fuck. Now, speaking of fucking, Beyonce's having kids. And I know a lot of you out there fucking rolling your eyes immediately at the sentence. I know. I fucking get it. I get it. But here's brass tacks. All right. I work for a fucking music company. Okay. You name me a music company, it ain't talking about this shit. And I will apologize. You name me one that is on the remote scene of popular music culture, whatever the fuck, that ain't talking about this shit at all, posting these fucking ridiculous pictures. Look, a lot of people have gone into, talking about various elements of this fucking pregnancy announcement. Okay? Now, a lot of the shit people are talking about, I'm not equipped to discuss because I don't fucking know. Like, I don't care that Beyonce is having children. It's not fucking news to me. She's a woman who is able-bodied. Like, she's not a fucking transsexual who had a dick and now it's all of a sudden, yeah, I got twins. That's some fucking news. Cause I wanna know how the fuck that happened. That's not what this is. Okay, Beyonce is a grown-ass woman with a husband and another child that everybody fucking forgot about. People are fucking acting like this the first time she ever got pregnant. People are acting like this, like, oh shit, Beyonce's pregnant. She's been pregnant before. Am I wrong? Did Blue Ivy just fucking, did they adopt Blue Ivy or did Blue Ivy come out of the fucking vag? I thought Blue Ivy came out of the vag. I can't say with 100% certainty because I don't give a shit. But I could have sworn that their other kid came out of her fucking vag. And there's nothing like, okay, cool, we've established it works. What the fuck is the deal? Because like she worded it to where it's like, yes, we've been blessed 2 times over. And let me reiterate so that you fuckers know, I'm saying we will be adding 2 to our family. We're not including the kid we had because that blessing wore off when she started to put together sentences and didn't become cute anymore. Like, what the fuck is going on behind this fucking story? I don't understand. I don't understand this shit. And I look, but like the part that I can talk about is just for me being a graphic designer. I'm a graphic designer. So I'm gonna talk about these fucking pictures. Okay? Now, if you don't, I mean, I know given the medium, you don't see the pictures that I'm fucking talking about. And I understand that. But the actual elements of the picture aren't what's important. It's the mentality behind what the fuck this person did with these images. Okay? Now let me get something across to you. Okay? I'm aware Beyonce does not have a problem with money. If she does, she hides it well. I've never heard of her having any kind of financial problems in the recent past. Okay? But there's some shit here that is done that I find to be real weird and jank, and I don't know why the fuck these decisions were made. I'm looking at a picture right now. You're probably gonna hear some clicks as I go through this shit. She's there. There's a pregnancy maternity shoot photo of her sitting on top of a busted up, fucked up red car. Right? The red car that's fucked up and jank, whatever. That is like, you know, goofy ass art shit. I get that. My problem comes in the form of these fucking arm and leg stockings that she has on that are just fucking terrible. Here's what happened, right? She wanted to have flowers and vines and shit all up her legs and her arms, right? So what she got were these stockings that had the designs on them, but the stockings are about a shade and a half darker than her actual skin tone. And it's clearly fucking visible. And you look at the shit, and I'm like, why the fuck would you avoid paint on that? Like, the paint ain't gonna kill your child. I understand not getting a real tattoo. You could have had somebody paint flowers on your arm and your leg, and you'd have been fine. You too rich to do some bullshit on this level. But then I look at the whole image, and there's like, there's a picture of the sky on like a makeshift fucking clothesline behind her. And the sky is just as blue behind that. So I don't know what the fuck the thing's there. I don't even know why it's there. It's fucking weird. But beyond that, I think what this is, I think this whole thing is foreshadowing the fucking ridiculous names they're gonna give these twins. Because I'm looking at the whole like the makeup of the entire image, and I'm like, okay, so there's blue, which is I guess calling back to their first kid. So that's blue, and then there are all these fucking flowers coming out of this shitty ass red car. So I'm thinking one of the twins is gonna be named Crimson Cadillac. Or some goofy shit like that. Something that's got something to do with red. Because I don't think they're going to go red because they already went. They already went blue. I don't think they're going to go blue, then red. I think they're going to go blue, then crimson. And I think the third one is going to be like aqua tulip or some dumb shit. Like, there's... Just when they name these kids, okay, when they name them and they come out and they're here, I just want you to go back and look at the maternity photos. I just want you to look. Just look at them and see if you can find those things. Because I think she's dropping hints. I think she's that kind of weird fucking artist where she's like, yeah, we know we gonna name these kids, but we gonna foreshadow this shit because we smart. And they ain't gonna see that shit coming. And then when it happens, they gonna look back on the shoot and they gonna be like, damn. And everybody gonna be all, you know, talking about Queen Bee. And then have all these little bee emojis and shit, which I fucking hate. Because I don't like insects. And just don't fucking, like, bees are not things that should be used as celebratory icons. That's bullshit. That's not cool. It's never gonna be cool. But yeah, like these are some weird fucking maternity photos. There's one where her fucking, well, that's not one, it's like all of them. Her fucking veil is green. I don't know why she's sitting around and fucking like a fucking bra and panty set don't match. I don't know what the fuck she thinking. I don't understand. Maybe she's trying to like look like one of the people. She got the fucking like the backdrop looks like the fucking like the shit I used to get when I was in elementary school for class pictures. The shit looks jank. And I don't know why the fuck it does. Like I guess cause if she came out and the shit looked too awesome, motherfuckers look at it and be like, well, that's what money gets you. Like, motherfucker, this what money gets you too. That is news. Motherfuckers have twins all the time. Well, I ain't gonna bullshit and say all the time. Motherfucker, like, having twins ain't that uncommon to where it's fucking news. And motherfuckers talking about, oh shit, praise be to Bay. Like, no. Regular moms don't get that shit. Moms who have triplets don't get that shit. They get, ooh, 3 of them. Ooh, like that's what they get. They get that shit to where it's like, oh man, I'm glad I ain't your ass. That's what people who have triplets get. This woman already has a fucking kid. She's shown that her vagina works. If my memory serves, they might have fucking adopted that baby and named it Blue Ivy out of fucking nowhere. And I wouldn't even, like, you could lie to me and say that happened. And I'd be like, well, maybe. Like, shit, I don't fucking know. So, on to more shit that doesn't really have any place in my life. Super Bowl happened this evening. The evening of the recording of this shit. And the final was the Patriots won by 6 points, 34-28. In the until next year, the most amazing fucking game to ever exist. Say this shit all the This was the most monumental fucking game ever in the history of fucking football. And I'll tell you this about the football. Every single fucking minute of every day in the future, somebody's gonna be talking about this catch, Dan. And like every fucking it's okay. There was a really good catch this game. There was a really good catch. I ain't gonna fucking bullshit, but I'm gonna tell you now. The next time a dude goes fucking Tarzan on his wife, everybody's gonna forget that shit. Nobody's gonna fucking care about this catch. Nobody's gonna give a shit. Nobody's gonna care that this is the first Super Bowl in history to ever go into overtime. That's not a fucking bonus. Like, what the fuck? That's not, like, overtime ain't some bragging shit. That's like saying, well, you know, I'm kind of beating your ass. You kind of beat mine, but we can't go home till somebody's ass is on the ground. And everybody's got to be watching like, ah, shit. Will somebody just fucking pass out? Please? Please? But, you know, I don't. I'm speaking as a person who doesn't give a shit. So I understand that I am on the outside. And I also fully understand that there's shit that I am entirely into, to where if I went into the shit, you'd be like, this fucking guy and his bullshit. Right. That's how I feel about football. Yeah. The world loves it. In my brain, the world is wrong. Fuck them. Because this shit is ridiculous. Oh, fucking kid. Like, even from the fucking name, it's ridiculous. But I'm not gonna, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna sit up here and just trash football like an asshole. This was you all's big game. People give a shit. You know, a bunch of fucking soldiers beat the shit out of a bunch of fucking birds. That's about as much as I can go into it because I don't care. The catch was very impressive though. It was impressive. It was fucking weird because he like caught it and then like uncaught it and then caught it again. Like it was weird. I don't understand why that happened, but you know, motherfuckers talking about like I'm just, you know, I'm looking through sites and shit trying to halfway educate myself so that I can come off saying something about this shit because it just happened. And this guy's, you know, Falcons Ryan on loss. There are no words, aren't there? Aren't there? There's nothing you could say because you lost the fucking Super Bowl, dude. Really? You can't say shit. No words. You know what I mean? I understand you can't say, well, there's some bullshit on television. I get that. But at the same time, there are no words. Motherfucker, you knew one of y'all was gonna lose. So what the fuck, like, are you that big a dick where you just walking into the Super Bowl like, nah, we winning, ain't no chance of failure? Really? Is that what you have to think in these competitive arenas? Like, it's just impossible for us to fucking lose because we are the fucking champions already. The game is a fucking the game is a gift to the opposing team because we're walking out of this shit. Like, really? How the fuck aren't there words? It's fucking stupid. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that shit. You know, it's not like, well, we're going in this game. We're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna bring this shit home. But we're fighting some crazy opposition. You know, these guys are great. You know, they got here just like we did. You know, this is gonna be a hell of a game. We're gonna go. No, that's not what somebody who says there are no words fucking thinks. I mean, there is the whole thing about them having like the biggest fucking comeback ever. But who gives a shit? Like, that's the thing about sports casters and shit, is that they always have these stats that mean fucking nothing. The first Super Bowl to ever go into overtime means jack shit to anyone. It means nothing. So fucking what? The game went into overtime. That means the tie lasted longer than the others. There's been plenty of ties in football. Who gives a shit? Oh, well, this is the biggest comeback because of, you know, they were 21 points ahead or whatever the fuck. Who gives a shit? One side scored more than the other side, game ended. Gives a fuck who started scoring when? So fucking what? Like, what the, who fucking cares? Like, just meaningless bullshit to make the newest the best, and it's fucking ridiculous. It happens every fucking big sports thing. There's always some shit that's supposed to make this better than any other fucking thing. The only impressive thing about this whole fucking game to me was that catch, because it was weird. Outside of that, it's the same fucking game you've been watching the whole damn season with shit shifted around so that certain things happen at certain times. But it's the same fucking shit. You get touchdowns the same way. Nobody's fucking dying on the field. So who gives a fuck? I don't. All right. We'll move on to the next I'll move on to the next topic. Cause like what the fuck, man? Like on what the fuck, man? President Trump. Oh fuck. I actually had to say those two words together. President Trump signed a proclamation declaring February 2017 as National African American History Month, suggesting to some that the official name for the celebratory month is no longer Black History Month. And I read, TMZ reported that President Trump met with African American leaders who? I stop at that sentence after that word leaders and I say who? 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 Who the fuck? I ain't never seen, like I ain't never in my life have I ever seen an African American leader outside of the now former president of the United States. That's fucking it. Like, that's it. Because he led people and he was Black. That is all. That's all my criteria is. I ain't never seen another one. I don't know who the fuck. Like, and I'm not talking about like school shit or like job shit. Even though it was kind of the president's job to lead, but it's like more than that. Like he would lead outside of his job as well. But this shit is like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know who the fuck he could possibly be talking about. Who? I don't understand. Who the fuck is an African American leader, first of all? And second of all, what the fuck is African American history? African American as a phrase didn't even start till all the fucking history was over. So what the fuck is, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like how the fuck, okay. Here's the thing that I'm confused by. How does the same dude who called Mexicans rapists somehow believe that Black is too negative to call Black people and is gonna fix the shit with African American? Like, what the fuck is going on in the brain of this man? Like, I don't understand how that could even possibly be a fucking, how that could even remotely be a thing. It's so confusing to me. I can't even form sentences around the shit. I'm cutting myself off because it's like my brain keeps coming to ledges. Not ledges. Full blown fucking cliffs. And it's like I have the thought, but the logic needs to be the ground that the thought is running on. And then it's just like the logic just quits. And then the thought just falls off the cliff and it's just gone. Because this shit is nonsense. Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know what the fuck African American history. I don't even know what the fuck the difference is. Outside of the name. I mean, you got me. But that shit happened. Apparently, there's an Obama themed clothing line. Oh goodness. So okay. There's a shirt in the clothing line. Like I don't know where exactly the fucking thing came from. All I know is fucking Chance the Rapper is like modeling the shit, which basically means that he's standing in a room that's mostly fucking gray, and he's not looking at the camera, and he's acting like he's doing other shit, which makes no fucking sense because you're not doing that shit because you're standing in a fucking gray room. Like, don't fucking act like you're on a phone call in a gray room. You're in a gray room. There's nothing else there. There's no reason for you to be standing in a gray room. A gray room is weird. So why the fuck would you be sitting in there just chilling, looking off into the fucking side, fucking like just looking off on the side when you're in a gray room? Just stupid. But apparently there's a fucking clothing. Oh, I see now. By designer Joe Fresh Goods. Joe Fresh Goods. Do I even need to talk about motherfuckers like this making up names like this that can't just fucking... Anyway, there's a shirt in it that says Malia's name on it, which is this man's daughter. Former President Obama's daughter's name is written on this fucking shirt, and it says a message to Malia is the name of the shirt. And then at the bottom in tiny type, it says we all smoke, comma, it's okay. How in the fuck could it ever be considered okay for you to sit up and tell somebody, kid, oh no, smoking is popular, so it's all right. Even if it wasn't Obama, even if it was your fucking cousin and their daughter, how the fuck is that okay? How is it okay to put their name, like if the name was fucking Quintasha or some shit, and they put Quintasha on the shirt and it said, no, we all smoke, it's cool. Like, what the fuck? What? No. Why are you trying to parent other people's kids, man? What the fuck is... You know what? That's about that is the maximum amount of brain energy I'm giving to a motherfucker calling himself Joe Fresh Goods. I ain't got the time. Fuck that shit. Next story. Oh boy, here we go. Nicki Minaj has $175,000 worth of jewelry stolen from her fucking house. My question: if your ass ain't married, why the fuck do you have $175,000 worth of jewelry? Like, I understand a large chunk of that going into a wedding or engagement ring. Outside of that, why the fuck would you have that much money's worth of fucking rocks in your house? You ain't even wearing the shit because it's in your house. So what the fuck? Why would you fucking... Maybe it's because my ass is broke and I can't foresee spending that kind of money on a bunch of rocks. I think the shit's stupid. But to have that many in your... Like, it's not even in your possession. Like, I understand if somebody came out of nowhere and beat your ass and stole $175,000 worth of jewelry off your ass, then I get it. But why would you buy like a really good car's worth of rocks and then just keep them in your fucking closet? like it's an old fucking record player. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you know, I get it. Technically, I'm victim blaming, but I don't give a shit. She bought $175,000 worth of jewelry. She'll be alright. She'll be fine. Or even worse, if she didn't even buy it all and she just got given the shit to wear on fucking music videos and shit, then fuck her harder. But I really don't give a shit. But yeah, you know, the LAPD told it, the Billboard, they confirmed the story, whatever the fuck. Here's where I thought this shit was hilarious. It says TMZ reports that in and of itself is fucking funny. But it says TMZ reports that Minaj's home was totally trashed on the inside, and that there were clear signs of forced entry in spots around the house. Now, here's my thing, right? Signs of forced entry in spots is really fucking weird. Because in my brain, that instantly leads me to thinking that there was a crew of criminals who had a bet on who could get to the center of her house first. And none of them could use the entrances that the other ones claimed. They're like, nah, I got the front door, go fuck yourself. And then Billy's all, yo, I got the motherfucking vents, fuck all y'all. And then Johnny's over there like, y'all better stay the fuck away from the windows. Like, why would there be multiple forced entry spots around the fucking home? Like, what? Or it's weird and she's like locking doors inside the fucking house. Like, before she leaves, she locking up the bathroom and shit. Like, she's locking up the bathroom, she locking up the closet, she locking up the front door, back door, she locking up the fucking pantry and shit, and all of them got busted the fuck open because they had to take a shit. Like, I don't understand what the fuck is this reporting. This reporting is weird. And the TMZ report also speculates that the damage looks like this was personal. My brain instantly goes, oh, let me explain how. It says claiming that there were destroyed picture frames and that Minaj's clothing had been cut up, right? Here's where my brain went when I read that sentence. I was like, it would be fucking genius if it wasn't personal at all. And somebody just followed her bullshit drama on Twitter and was just like, yo, these dudes really hate her fucking guts right now. What if all of us broke in her shit and from multiple angles and then we just fucking made it look like Drake was just so salty that he just had to break his sad looking ass in her house and fucking just rip shit up? Because you had to be a fucking sad looking motherfucker like Drake. Like, Drake looks sad all the time. The motherfucker looks sad. Even when he's like doing shit that it wouldn't make sense for him to be sad, he still fucking looks sad. But it's not like sad like normal people. It's that bullshit macho sad where it's like, I can't be sad and seen, but I'm still sad. It take a motherfucker sad on that level to do some shit like this. So let's just go ahead and make it look like he did it and just rob this crazy ass chick for all his fucking rocks that are in this damn house. And I'm gonna keep calling them rocks. You gotta dig for them. They rocks. I don't give a fuck what you want. You can call them diamonds. You can call them bling. You can call them what people call glass. I don't know if that's real. You can call them whatever the fuck you want to. To me, they fucking rocks. They're rocks. And I don't give a shit what anybody has to say about it. You got 175 grand worth of rocks in your fucking house. Well, you did. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh, shit. Okay, so, yeah. I think we covered a good deal. Yeah, this is what this is about. Me sitting up in here talking shit about this crazy ass industry, about these crazy ass people. I don't know what's coming, folks. I don't know what's coming. We went from a black president to an orange one. We acting like motherfuckers' vaginas just started working again. Just because Beyonce fucking pregnant, like her shit went into shutdown after Blue Ivy or some shit. This world, not even this society of the United States is one of the weirdest things to happen ever. Fucking ever. These people are fucking weird. But, as long as I'm able, I'm going to sit up here and I'm going to talk shit on it. So, thank you very much for listening. I don't know where this is going. I think it's impossible to know at this point. But you have yourself a good day. And I'll see you next time.